from all over the world, but you got to catch the live show because, well, let me bring you in on a little secret. Tonight, it's 100 degrees in the studio because I am the only person who works in AM radio that is under 100 years old. So, with a bunch of old guys, they just... And in my opinion, they've earned it. If you were in World War II, by golly, you put up the heat to 100 degrees if you'd like to. But, it's 100 degrees in the studio tonight. Now, I want you to picture that. I want you to picture Tony Jones and Bob McGunk and the Hangovers in a 100-degree studio. No way of making it any less of 100 degrees because it's on lockdown. But that's how much we care about what we do. And that's why Bob McGunk and the Hangovers
we do
are here tonight.
Yeah, we look good. We look good, sweaty.
An overwhelming smell.
We're going to walk outside into the cold autumn air to all the water fire fruits walking around in the streets. God.
It's a big
Gosh darn it.
It's a big water fire tonight, too. It's not your run-of-the-mill water fire.
We can get out of here before
we got Ma and Pa kettle coming in from all over the state.
They haven't left the house since last water fire.
Goodness. We saw a guy on the way over. I thought he was going to drop on his way. This guy was...
The members only jacket.
You could hear... We had the radio on and the windows up. You could hear the wheezing. The Reaper was right behind him going... Buddy, come on. You gotta go.
Fatty McGee from an Adam Sandler skit.
He was just, yeah. I didn't like that guy.
So I do have to be a little bit professional here, and I do need to reinforce my guest. So I'm going to tell you that Bob McGunk and the Hangovers are in studio with me tonight on the Tony Jones Show, and I want to give you a chance to, I want to have the Bob McGunk and the Hangovers give you a chance to tell you what's coming down the pike, because you guys have some you've had some solid shows as a fairly new band, and you have some solid shows coming down the pike, right?
We do. Next show is November 8th over at the Firehouse 13. We're playing with Continental. That's Rick Barton from the Dropkicks and the Outlets. New band. Actually, it's not that new anymore, but he's been around for a while. They've got a couple records out. They got a new one coming out, I think, in a couple days, and I've heard the last one. It's really good.
Prepared.
I know what I'm talking about.
He knows about other bands too.
And the Poor Men, they're playing with us. They're out of New Bedford. It's Richie O'Toole used to be in the O'Tooles, and they're playing with us. And I think they have a new record out as well.
They may, absolutely.
I think they do.
Yeah, they do.
And there'll probably be another group on the bill. That's three. There's usually four.
So talking about upswings and downswings, Firehouse 13, one of my favorite places. And they are definitely on an upswing. They have some solid shows.
Yeah, they're picking up a lot of slack from, I don't know where they get it, but it's just coming in. The sound system's really come a long way. The stage is, when we first started playing there, the stage was only 2 inches high.
Yeah, it was up on milk crates.
Yeah, it was a practice PA. But now they got a real deal PA. The stage is real stage, some lights. The bar, you can't hang at the bar. I love the place. I love the bartenders are all super cool, and everyone who works there. You can't hang at that bar. It's like three wide. I like to hang at the bar. I want to be at the bar, and I need more than. You need more selection of beer. I can drink cheap beer, but
it's not like Bob and I are architects, and you didn't really tune into this show for Architectural Digest or anything, but that's a weird layout where that bar is. I mean, I don't know if it's just because I'm old. But where the bar is proportionate to the stage.
Yeah, you can just stand right there. It's not good for a hang. If you had a bar down you'd have a whole bar down the side, and people would just hang there and mingle and be cool, and you could hang out, not just be right in the thick of it if you don't want to be.
I was always very excited, and I didn't know if this was a big compliment or a big insult. Either way, I was very excited to go into the bathroom at Firehouse 13 to, urinate and see a Tony Jones and the Cretin 3 sticker right on the toilet. Whoever had the commitment,
I baptized that sticker.
Whoever had the commitment to reach down into that seedy barroom's toilet and put our sticker there, it was a moment. It was a rock and roll moment for me.
I thought he was talking about the hole cut in the wall 5 feet high. Oh, they're waiting for me.
So we're going to pay a little bit of attention to local music, as we do here on the Tony Jones Show. So Up next is a band that we all know and love. We're going to hear from the Frenzy of Tongs, and
those guys are retarded. I love those guys.
This song goes out to all the nerds listening. This is a track called Doctor Who.
I will teach you the folly of your words, Doctor. I will destroy you and demonstrate the power of the Daleks. Exterminate, annihilate, destroy. Exterminate, annihilate, destroy. Exterminate, annihilate, destroy.
That's the mother of the time was fought across the galaxy. And it started to travel to all the times and all the worlds. Usually he's got a sidekick, most of them are pretty girls. Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who. To them and others all cool. Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who. And K on two, and either two, and 82, Savage 2.
Sometimes I get a little frantic. I work myself into a panic. Just can't help myself. Frantic. Sometimes I get a little frantic. I work myself into a panic. I just can't help myself. Frantic. Sometimes I get a little frantic. I work myself into a panic. I just can't help myself. I can't help myself. I can't help nobody. Oh, nobody else. I gotta go right now. I gotta go right now. Frantic. Sometimes I get a little frantic. Cause I let things get too gigantic. It's all about myself. Sometimes I get a little frantic. Cause I let things get too gigantic. It's all about myself. Frantic. Sometimes I get a little frantic. Cause I let things get too gigantic. It's all about myself. It's all about myself. It ain't about nobody. No, nobody else. I gotta go right now. I gotta go right now. old river rides along, mightier than any storm, as mighty as it's ever been, mightier than any pen. You have sending love in a letter. This old river says it better. Dirtier than words could be. This old river rides out to sea. Sappho said, don't prod the stones. I'm sitting here singing all alone, strumming like a train unbound, like a river running out of town, blacker than the blackest stone, and older than a feast of bones, unforgiving like you and me. This old river rides out to sea. You're gonna ride away like that river in a parade of tears and scars. It's gonna take you away to stay. Oh, the river casts a net of stars. River rides along and I wish I was Robert Bly. I'm weeping whiskey just for you. I'm keeping busy being blue. Without the devil my pockets are empty. Without you my burden's so heavy. The river rides on without me. This old river rides out to sea. You're gonna ride away like that river in a parade of tears and scars. Oh, it's gonna take you away to stay. Oh, the river casts a net of stars. You're gonna ride away like that river in a parade of tears and scars. Oh, it's gonna take you away to stay. Oh, the river casts a net of stars. Oh, the river casts a net of stars.
This Old River right here on the Tony Jones Show off of the album Play Devil Music. Actually, they performed that very song live in studio. You just heard from the Benedictions. Before that, some Steve Volkman, some plugged-in Steve Volkman off of the Plant, that song Frantic. Now, last time we chatted, I brought you into a little bit of music from The Frenzy of Tongs off of the album The Piper at the Gates of Dumb. You heard Doctor Who, and of course I dedicated that to all my nerds listening tonight. We do have a lot of nerds that listen to the Tony Jones Show, so Doctor Who, that one is for you. You are tuned in to the Tony Jones Show, online at tonyjones.org, on Facebook at facebook.com/Tony Jones Show, on Twitter we're at Tony Jones in RI. Be sure to check out RI Free Radio. .org as the Tony Jones Show rolls on. Let me remind you, we have Bob McGunk and the Hangovers in studio, and of course, I always like to ask bands, and this has been sometimes, it's gotten a little hairy in here in the past.